you wanna be somebody, even if you gotta leave somebody. Yes, I'm hurt, yes, I'm dead. Most things that I don't wanna say. I won't be around while you change.
Hey you guys, welcome back to Taylor XO, or welcome to Taylor XO if you're a new subscriber. So y'all, let's get into this video. So as you guys know, Jazzy has been kind of missing, but not missing. I mean, she's came on to do a few lives, and y'all know that she recently did the live where she was trying to school people on how to make more money on YouTube, which I was sitting here thinking, like, sis, you should be the last person sitting there trying to school people on, how to come on here and make some money moves and get some money off social media. So, I find it kind of weird how she, takes these long breaks, especially being that, her man over there does not have no job. And you would just kind of think for him not, having a job, she would kind of, feel kind of more pressed to come on here and post more. I mean, she's always, she'll post a few videos and then she'll, go off the face of the earth for about a week or two and then come back and say that, she was taking a long break, and she was, due to, I guess, hate in the comments that she gets. And, I always find it kind of weird how, somebody who is trying to school people on, making these boss moves and, just trying to make this persona that she makes, all this money off YouTube. She even went on to post a flyer saying that she allegedly makes $20K off of YouTube, which, sis, we know for a fact that you are not making no $20K off of YouTube. But if she wants people to believe that she is making $20K and people actually fall for it, then, that's on them. But so I just been finding it kind of weird how, all this Medusa stuff has been going on, and, she was going back and forth with her, and then all of a sudden she just kind of stopped talking about it and, just hasn't posted much about it or really said too much about it. And I know a lot of people will say, she probably got into some type of argument with Chris and she just hasn't been posting much. And, I just seen like a very big pattern with her, just how she, she'll post and then she'll stop for a while, and then she'll post, then she'll stop for a while. And, I don't know if that has anything to do with Chris or, what goes on over in that house. But, it is kind of strange. And, you would think for a woman who does, kind of solely provide for her 5 kids, that she would, have more drive in her. She always tries to come on here and, like I said, motivate people and try to school people on how to, make money on YouTube, how to edit, how to do all these things. And sis seems to not even be able to take her own advice and post consistently so she can make some money off of this YouTube stuff too, because it pretty much just seems like she only runs to YouTube when it involves drama, or somebody says something about Chris, or, something with drama with, Strong Mommy Chrissy and Liv. And it's just so weird how, she just wants to try to have this family channel, and then she entertains drama as if this channel just solely is for her. Like, sis, you also represent those 5 kids that you got over there. It's not just about, you and having, this channel for yourself and how it only represents you. I mean, there could be plenty of kids in the kids' school that watch this channel. There could be teachers that watch this channel, since you always go around and try to, tell everybody, oh, I have this YouTube channel, I have this channel. And, like, how are you even trying to, advertise your channel or try to get people to watch your channel in your personal life, but you can't even keep your personal life off of YouTube? Because, although you do, people do have family channels, at the end of the day, I do believe that you can keep your personal life off of YouTube and just strictly film your day-to-day life, because it really is 2 different things. I mean, yeah, if you want to consider your day-to-day life a personal thing, but for the most part, I don't think that just because you film your everyday life is, you letting everybody into your personal life, because there is, I'm sure, a lot more personal things to these vloggers that you really don't know about that do go on. So, I also been hearing some things on these YouTube streets also. People been saying that his car, or Chris's truck, has been repoed. And if you guys have noticed, she hasn't really showed anything, or showed his truck. And when she has been driving lately, he has always been in the car driving with her. And as you guys know, when he did have his truck, we all know that he never was in the car with Jazzy. So I just find it very strange now that all of a sudden he's in the car with her. And not only that, but she just seems to not have really spoken or addressed anything when people have been in her chats asking, where's Chris' truck at? And not that it really matters, but, when you try to come on here and, basically say that you're this and you're that, and you make 20K off YouTube, and you're such this successful YouTuber, and people are so jealous of you, but you're not even able to maintain the car payment for 2 cars and 2 car insurances. So, I've just been finding it very funny that she hasn't wanted to address it, because also we know that, when it's something to do with Chris, she automatically shuts it down and she tries to prove everybody wrong. And, she hasn't even showed the truck in the vlogs. And when she, puts the camera out in front of the house, we don't see the truck, but we will see her van. So she's also did she did a video title or a video vlog. And I found the title really weird, just because, what people have been saying about this truck being gone. So when she ended up posting her vlog the other day, she have wrote the title, and the title ended up being "Checkmate, the real reason why we are walking and not driving my van," because in the vlog she was walking to the bus stop, not driving. And we know that usually she does pick the kids up in the car, she doesn't have them walk. So I also found that funny, and like I said, in the vlog she has been door dashing the food, getting the groceries delivered. We just haven't really seen much of her having her car, which obviously that would be because she is having Chris take the car while he goes to work. And, I would really think that at the end of the day, he would have her take the car and have him drop her, have her drop him off at work so she could have the car, because with sis having 5 kids, I would think that he would want her to have the car rather than her sit home with no car in case something did happen. But I guess it's clear that now, because he doesn't have his truck, now she has to just drop her car and just give it to him. And, he does what he wants with it and drive around town and do God knows what with it, because we know he doesn't work. We know that he has shown time and time again that he does not work. And, like I said, she is one of those people that he could tell her that he is working for, another month, and leave for a month with her car, and she would just figure it out and let him take the car and make her kids figure it out. She's that type, and he knows that, and that's why he takes advantage of her the way he does. It's like this van wasn't good enough for him to be in and, drive around with her when he had his truck. So why now the son, now because he doesn't have his truck, now is it good enough for him to, drive around and, be greedy with her car and keep her car? Now, there has been a lot of people who also said that they think maybe the car could be in the shop, and, that's why he hasn't had the truck. But also a lot of people have been saying that she probably just, could no longer afford the payments, and maybe she gave it up, or they came and they picked it up and repoed it. But nobody's really exposed any paperwork on her having a car repoed for Chris. I don't know who's the name is under, unless it's under her mom's, but nobody has really posted any of those receipts. And as I always told you guys before, I'm one of those people who don't really go digging and searching names and, doing all that stuff to try to find things on people. But, I'm pretty sure that if the car was repoed, eventually we will find out. And, it's a perfect time for the car to get repoed, I guess, for Chris's case, because y'all know the tax time is coming around, and this girl always manages to pull a couple racks out of her tax check to please him and do something for him. And last year she bought him a truck, so I'm sure this year, now that the car is repoed, she will be getting him another truck, or, some sort of car, so he can drive around and cheat and do what God knows what on this girl. Because we know like I always tell y'all, this man does not work. And I know a lot of people will say, well, how do you know, you're not there every day? But like I said, I have strong feelings about things. And as much as this girl tries to portray that he is this hardworking man and he tries with his kids and people just want to tear him down, sis, we know that this man does not work and he has a history of women taking care of him. So, sis, you mean to tell me that all these women are lying and he's just, like, come on. And he's just telling the truth over there and everybody's crazy. And all these women are saying the same things, that he is, having women take care of him. So you mean to tell me that you are just that, dick dumb or whatever you want to call it, that you just don't want to believe, especially, seeing all this money come out of your pockets and you having to pay for him, you're still going to be blind to what really is going on over there. But I'm pretty sure that we will see in a few months, or maybe in a month or two, something around that house that costs a few racks for Chris, because we know that sis always comes through for Chris but never for those kids, and that's why she is miserable, bitter, and ugly now. And I don't care what y'all say. Like I said, I have no remorse for a mother who continues to treat her kids like shit while a man sits up in there and gets whatever from her, and they get the best part, or he gets the best part of her, and her just grinning from ear to ear when he speaks to her. But her kids, she doesn't want to be bothered with whatsoever. Like, I really don't care at that point what I say about you or what anybody else says about you, because you deserve that. And, it is what it is, and I'll keep saying what it is, and I'll keep bringing attention to the situation, because, more women have to be, brought to light and, exposed for doing these types of things, especially to their kids, whoever it is that they are doing this to. It's truly sickening. And, if the car is repoed, it is what it is, because it's not going on my credit report. But at the end of the day, I will keep saying and repeating myself that when these girls come up on here and try to act like they're, so paid and they don't need nobody and they're no bums, and, try to play it off like they're just living so good when they're really in reality, getting things repoed and getting evicted out of everything left and right. It really makes you question why these girls want to just come on here and lie when people already will run the facts and run the paperwork to whatever lies that they put out. But again, comment down below, you guys, what you guys think on Chris getting the truck repoed, and to the simple fact that, Jazzy wants to continue to just drop off YouTube and just, not give any warning or explanation, but we all know what's truly going on. Tell me what you guys think about that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for another one.
Tell me what you see in me. Gotta be something different. You must be